Hello, welcome back. My name is Lenny and I'm here to help guide you through this cashier training course. Last week we discussed written communication. It is so important to write clearly and provide simple, accurate instructions or information. As a cashier, you will be asked to write every day, whether it's taking messages, preparing your daily task list, or writing down your schedule. Practice writing every day and it will become easier. Remember, you can always review the videos as often as you need. If you have questions, ask your instructor. Not only do cashiers need oral and written communication skills, they also must have basic math skills to do their job correctly. Many cash registers do the math for the cashier, but there are times when technology fails, requiring the cashier to manually and accurately put together the customer's subtotal, discount, tax, and total. Today we're going to focus on a very important part of your job as a cashier: math skills. You will use your math skills to count out change, calculate discounts, estimate tax, and make change. You will also have to count the money in your till upon opening and closing each day at your job. Today we are going to focus on verifying calculations. Verify means to check or confirm. When verifying calculations, you are double-checking to make sure that they are right. Let's discuss simple math terms and symbols for each. There are 5 main terms. Addition. Other words that also mean addition are sum, plus, with, and add. Subtraction. Other words that also mean subtraction are minus, difference, lose, remove, and take away. Multiplication. Other words that also mean multiplication are times, product, by, multiply, and division. Other words that also mean division are divide, quotient, of, and lastly, equal. Let's start with equals. Every equation is built around an equals. You can also say 20 equals 20, 20 is equal to 20, 20 is the same as 20. The first two are the most common. Addition is putting 2 or more numbers together. For example, 3 plus 3 equals 6, 1 plus 5 plus 27 equals 33, 256 plus 98 equals 354. We can say 3 plus 3 equals 6. The sum of 3 and 3 is 6. The total of 3 and 3 is 6. Subtraction. Subtraction is the opposite of addition. It is taking one or more numbers away from another. For example, we can say 5 minus 2 equals 3, 2 subtracted from 5 equals 3, 5 take away 2 is 3. Multiplication. Multiplication is putting together groups of numbers. For example, we can say 4 multiplied by 2 equals 8. 4 times 2 equals 8. Let's look at this visually. You can see one group of dots. Here is another group of dots. Here is a third group of dots. And a fourth group of dots. So you see we have 4 groups of dots. How many dots do we have? We have 8. Division. The opposite of multiplication is division. Division is cutting a number into 2 or more equal parts. For example, there's another way to write this also. You can see here 3 different ways of writing the same thing. There is no difference between them. We can say 16 divided by 4 equals 4. 16 divided into 4 equals 4. 4 goes into 16 4 times. Let's look at this visually. You can see 16 boxes. If I want to divide these 16 boxes into 4 equal parts, I can draw a box around the different groups. These are equal groups. How many boxes do we have in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have split this into 4 groups of 4. 16 divided into 4 equals groups of 4. If you want to practice your basic math skills, go here. Let's look at a video clip of a scenario you may find as a cashier. Hello, did you find everything you were looking for today? Yes, thank you. Okay, that will be $27.15. Okay, here's $30.50. Notice the decimal point. This is very important when using money and determining change. You must line up the decimals for the equation. Okay, let's do the math together. We start from the right and work to the left. $30.50 minus $27.15. When working with subtraction, the bigger number goes on top. For this equation, that is $30.50. When I look at our equation, I notice that the 0 and the 5 are located in the ones place. Can you take 5 from 0? No, so you must borrow. You borrow from the number to the left of the 0. The 5 becomes a 4, and the 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 5 equals 5. Now move to the left. 4 minus 1 equals 3. Remember to drop your decimal. Did we need to borrow to subtract 1 from 4? No. Continue left. Can we take 7 from 0? No? What must we do? We must borrow. You borrow from the number to the left of the 0. The 3 becomes a 2, and the 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 7 equals 3. Now move to the left. 2 minus 2 equals 0. So the correct amount of change for the customer is $3.35. Remember to count this out to the customer. Your change is $3.35. Here is 1, 2, 3, and 35 cents. Thank you. Okay, now let's have you try a few problems. I encourage you to get a piece of paper and write out the problems. Great job, how'd you do? In problem 1, you used subtraction to find the right answer. In problem 2, you used multiplication to find the right answer. And in problem 3, you used addition to find the right answer. If you need to practice your math skills, go back to the website from earlier in the video. I encourage you to always have a calculator at your workstation. This will help you if the cash register or computer goes down or does not work properly. Okay, let's continue to discuss math skills. On every transaction at your store, you will see sales tax. In the United States, the government raises money through sales taxes. A sales tax is a fee that is added to the price of an item. When you buy an item that is taxed, you pay the cost of the item plus the sales tax. For example, if you bought a video game that cost $20 and there is a $1.20 tax on the video game, you would pay $21.20. The store selling the game keeps the $20 and the $1.20 tax goes to the government. Governments use sales taxes to pay for roads, schools, emergency services, and other services for people living in the United States. As a cashier, you will need to have a basic understanding of sales tax in your store. Every store charges sales tax. At DIA, you will see 3 categories of sales tax: the Colorado State sales tax, Arapahoe County sales tax, and the Aurora City sales tax. Let's look at the following chart. You can see the sales tax percentage for each category. According to this chart, for every purchase that is made, there is an 8% sales tax added to the bill. In most cases, the cash register or computer you are using will calculate the tax for you. But it is good to understand how to calculate tax not only for your job, but also for your day-to-day living. When you are calculating sales tax, you must take the percentage 8% and turn it into a decimal, 0.08. To calculate sales tax, follow these steps. Step 1. Find out how much the sales tax is in your city and state. For example, if you live in Aurora, Colorado, your sales tax is 8%. Step 2. Turn the sales tax percentage into a decimal. A sales tax of 8% would be 0.08 in decimal form. Step 3. Multiply the amount of the item you're buying by the sales tax. If you were buying a book that cost $12 and the sales tax is 8%, you would use this problem to calculate the sales tax. $12 times 0.08 equals the amount of sales tax to be paid. In this example, it would be 96 cents. The total cost of the book is $12.96. Do you understand how to turn the percentage into a decimal? Look at the following questions and change the percentage into a decimal. How'd you do? Remember, when you are converting a percentage to a decimal, you move the decimal over 2 spaces. The last math item in today's video concerns discounts and sales prices. When you were calculating sales tax, you needed to use multiplication and addition. When you are calculating discounts or sales, you need to use multiplication and subtraction. Sometimes stores offer sales in the form of discounts. Seniors, veterans, or active military are sometimes given discounts. Items may be advertised at 25% off. A cashier might need to know how to figure out the new price. Fractions and percentages are the same thing. That is, they are equal. Half equals 50%. 1/4 equals 25%, or 0.25. 1/3 equals 33.33%, or 0.33. And 3/4 equals 75%, or 0.75. A book regularly sells for $10. It is now discounted by 20%. What is the discount? What is the sale price? So the regular price is $10, and it's discounted at 20%. All right, step 1, change the percentage to a decimal by dropping the percentage and moving the decimal 2 places to the left, 0.20. Step 2, multiply the regular price by the decimal from step 1. So $10 times 0.20 equals 2. The discount is $2. Step 3, subtract the discount from the regular price. $10 minus $2 equals 8. The sales price is $8. Let's look at another example. Aslan has learned that the $450 purse she'd been wanting is finally on sale at a 45% discount. How much will the purse cost now? What's the first thing we do? That's right, convert the percentage to a decimal. 45% becomes 0.45. Now what should we do? Correct! Use multiplication. 450 times 0.45 equals 202.50. Finally, we must use subtraction to get the sale price. The original cost of $450 minus the discount of $202.50 equals $247.50. That is the sale price. Great work! Now try one on your own. The skills surrounding math are very important when working as a cashier. However, they are skills that are transferable. That means you can take what you have learned and apply it to other jobs or even to your own personal life. For example, now that you have learned these skills, you could apply them to helping your child with their homework, being able to figure out what the tax will be on an item you are thinking of buying, understanding and being able to figure out discounts when you are shopping, finding the best deal between 2 stores when discounts are involved. These math skills will work anywhere and anytime. Improving your math skills can only help you in your work and personal life. I encourage you to practice your math skills every day. This will make you a better employee and a more active participant in your community. If you want additional practice with Cashier vocabulary, continue watching. Otherwise, have a great day. There are some words that are specific to cashier jobs. Discount, a price reduction. Reduce, the price is less than usual. Sale, an event or occasion during which a business sells goods or services at prices that are lower than usual. If you hear a word that you do not understand, ask your coworker or supervisor. This will help you to avoid mistakes. Here are some other vocabulary words that you may hear often. Calculate, it's to find a number, an answer, by using math processes. Verify, to prove, show, find out, or state that something is correct. Birth date, the date on which a person was born. I'll see you guys in class.